Hey, hi, how are you? Hey, no. Okay, listen, I know. I missed a whole week of uploading. I know. Hey, no. Don't you dare go to that button. Don't you dare go to that dislike button, wherever it's called. Don't you dare go to that button. Alright, listen. Listen, I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you. How about this? The whole rest of the week, I'm gonna upload every day. I'll make it. See, look, I'm gonna make it up to you. But first, how about instead of going to this button, why don't you go over to this button? Click it. Yes, good job. Now, if you're new to the channel, if you want to see more content like this, why don't you go down to the red button that says subscribe? Yes, that's nice. And if you want to know when I upload every single day, why don't you go down to the bell icon next to the subscribe button? Yes, you got your deal. I'm going to upload the whole rest of the week every single day. Now you're welcome. And hey guys, how you guys doing? I know I haven't seen you in 1 week. I hope you're all doing good, because I know I am. I hope you also had a great Valentine's Day, except for me, because I don't have a girlfriend. Sad. But hey, I'm always going to be happy to make videos for you guys. I also really enjoy making these videos for you. And also, so today, as you read by the title, we're going to be ranking NFL teams. And guess what, guys? I freaking love the NFL, the Chiefs home team. And I also loved them a long time ago since Alex Smith was there. I freaking love Alex Smith. He did get comeback quarterback of the year. I think comeback player, old player of the year. I think that's what it's called, but I don't know. He did get that award. I'm so happy for him. The only time I really wish he was playing is against the Buccaneers with Tom Brady. That would be amazing, and I just love the Chiefs as well. And I freaking love Patrick Mahomes. He's such a great player. But anyways, we're going to be ranking up all of them and see like which teams are going to be best. I'm going to rank the ones this year, not the next step for this year. Because also, I did hear a few changes made about some players getting traded. But overall, I'm just going to go over the teams this year and see, tell you guys how I think good they could have done this year. And I'll just rank their stats. But anyways, guys, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, we're in the NFL tier list. So basically, like you know how this whole tier list goes. The higher they are, the much better they are. But if you're in the F tier, sorry, it's just how the way things have to be. Alright, so let's get in the first team. Atlanta, one of my I wouldn't say they're my favorite team. They didn't do this good this year, but overall, Matt Ryan did amazing. He had a lot of passing yards in, but since they didn't only win 5, I think they won 4 games. That sucked for them. So I'm gonna put them at F tier because they didn't really do that impressive. Even though Matt Ryan's a freaking legit good quarterback, they didn't do good. But hey, let's get into this team. Pretty freaking solid team, the Ravens. They usually have the best defense every single year, and that's why I love them. I love Lamar Jackson as well. But the thing is, the reason I would put him in S tier, but the thing is, Lamar Jackson is not good at his passing. He usually just rushes, which not really. I mean, I get it. He does a lot of things that other quarterbacks can't really do, which is like rush a lot and get away from other the defense. But overall, I mean, if you would put him in S tier, I wouldn't really disagree with you. Carolina. This is one of my friend's favorite teams. I'm pretty sure he's going to be devastated. But overall, I mean, Christian McCaffrey is basically their whole team. And he did get hurt. And he blew his shoulder, which was, again, devastating. But they did almost beat the Chiefs, I think, in week 7 or something. I don't know. But it's just like the Atlanta. I'm going to put him in E tier. Now, Chicago, they did make it to the playoffs. They did do really good, but overall, I mean, there was some times where their offense wasn't that good, even including their defense, so I'll have to put them in D tier. Cincinnati, they did get Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is an amazing quarterback, but the thing is, he has to have good receivers and tight ends and running backs and all that, and they didn't do that good. They did beat the Steelers, though, and I was pretty impressed by that, but I'm sorry, Joe Burrow. I would have to put your team at F tier. Oh, one of my favorite teams right here. This has to be like my third favorite team right here. The Cleveland Browns. I'm pulling out a B tier. They did play off against Patrick Mahomes. They actually sucked for the last 10 years, I think, which was honestly, I don't know, I really love the Browns. I thought they did good, and that's why I really love them, because of their helmet. Well, actually, no. Alright, the Cowboys. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. Well, they did win a few games. I'll put them in D tier. I'm sorry. I know Cowboys fans. But the thing is, people don't like their opinion of their sports teams getting called out. Look, all right. Look, Jacksonville. They did horrible. I'm putting them in F tier. You see, someone already disliked the video. You know how this video goes now. I was just getting now about Jacksonville. They are getting a new quarterback in. Getting a new quarterback from Clemson, and apparently is one of the best quarterbacks in the football college community. So they got him for Jacksonville. I think actually Jacksonville will do good next year, but this year, sorry guys. Alright, Denver. Okay, this was a tough team. Dang, I was actually rooting for Denver at sometimes, but they just couldn't win the game. I'm between D and E tier. I'll put them at D tier because they still did really good. I mean, their new quarterback, I think it's Locke or whatever, that was his last name. He did pretty good. Alright, but hey, let's get it over here. Green Bay, our first S tier. Now, Aaron Rodgers did amazing this year, but in the playoffs, they did lose to Tom Brady. It really wasn't his day, so he didn't really do that good. But I do love Green Bay. That's actually my mom's favorite team. So, alright, let's move on. Oh, this is a tough one. Texans. I'm kind of like, oh, dang, the Texans. They're my favorite. They're one of my favorite teams. Dang. Deshaun Watson was actually the best quarterback at getting all of the passing yards. Since he actually did that, I'm going to put him. Nah, it just wouldn't be right, though. I'll put him at D tier. I mean, Deshaun Watson did amazing this year, so that's that. Alright. New York Giants. Oh, dang. Antonio or Jones, wherever, he did get an amazing rushing play down, but then he tripped. I know most of you saw that, actually. So, unfortunately, I would have to put him at E tier because still, they have a lot of things they got undercover. Minnesota. Amazing this year. Very impressive, too. They did actually beat Green Bay a little bit, too. Dang, my hair is messed up. But overall, they did beat Green Bay. They actually did pretty decent this year. Now, Detroit. Dang, I'm stuck between D and E tier for these guys. Dang, Detroit was a pretty, decent team. They did beat Atlanta at one time. But overall, I think it would be better to put them at E tier. San Francisco. My dad's old-time favorite team. Sorry, Dad. They'll have to be at D. Well, actually, no. I'm going to put them at B tier, and here's why. Kittle and Jimmy Garoppolo both got hurt, and I think the running back got hurt, too. I don't know his name. His number is 31. Three of them got hurt, and it really damaged the team. They kept on getting hurt, and Jimmy actually hurt his arm, so he couldn't really throw that well, and that's why. And next year, I hope they don't. And the main question is for them next year, is any of them going to get hurt, and to hope that they do good. But overall, I'm going to keep them at B tier. Sorry, Dad, but this year wasn't their year. Cardinals, this team is one of my favorite teams on this. The Cardinals were the top number one underdogs of the year. They beat a lot of great teams. They beat the Buffalo Bills. They beat the Seattle Seahawks. Surprisingly, it was all Kyler Murray's magic, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to actually, you know what, I'll put them in B tier, surprisingly, of their really great year, and they actually should have went to the playoffs, even though they did lost to Los Angeles Rams, but oh, there's that. Miami. Okay, I'm putting these guys at B tier. I'm surprised how their performance did. At the beginning of the year, I saw them struggle a bit, but as soon as they got to the end of the year, they did amazing. Alright, now, another solid. Well, actually, yeah, I'm putting them in the S tier. Josh Allen did amazing this year. And also, I really wish he got to the Super Bowl because that would have been the first quarterback No, no. Well, I really did wish he got to the Super Bowl, and that way he can like play in the Super Bowl and be known for something. Alright, Indianapolis Colts. Alright, putting these guys at C tier. They did pretty decent this year. This is, I think, Phillips Rivers' last year, too. I think he's been playing with the Chargers a long time, so kind of like, it's been a long time for that guy, but I think it's time for him to retire. Raiders, I'll put them at C. The Raiders did pretty decent. They did beat the Chiefs. Surprising, they did beat the Chiefs. Alright, now, where do I put this team at? I'm between E and D tier again. I mean, they're so, like, they're not like a bad team, though. They did beat the Saints. But overall, I mean, whoever their quarterback is, he just ain't getting any better. I'm going to have to put him at D tier. Alright, let's go to my boy, the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to take it home next year. Even though they did lose to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes got his toe hurt, so he couldn't really run that fast. And plus, the D-line of the Buccaneers was really just unstoppable. And plus, one of their starting tackles didn't play in the Super Bowl because of COVID. But overall, I mean, well, I'm going to put Green Bay down here and the Bills down here, and here's why. I mean, the Bills did lose to the Chiefs, and they did lose to, whatever team, they did lose to the Titans. That game was rough. I mean, Derrick Henry was being a bad guy, and, dude, you shouldn't mess with. And about Green Bay, they did lose to the Buccaneers. They got demolished by the Buccaneers, and I didn't think that was good for them. Alright, but let's go. Chargers, they did do pretty decent this year. I ain't gonna lie. They did beat the Raiders, so I'll put them in C tier. And plus, they do got their new quarterback in, which is supposed to be a very great quarterback. Alright, now the Rams. Their quarterback wasn't that great. I mean, their offense is pretty solid, but overall, I mean, it would be, I don't know, but their defense at the same time wasn't that good. They do have one of the best defense. I think his name was Ronald or something. I don't know. Alright, New England. This is one of my aunt's favorite team because apparently of Tom Brady, who used to be with them. But overall, I mean, I'm not saying they're a bad team. They did beat the Ravens. But overall, I'll put them at C tier for now. Alright, the Saints. I'm putting them at a solid A tier team. The Saints are pretty good, and this, I hate to tell you this, guys, this might be Drew Brees' last year. He may play one more years and just, hope they, make it. I really want them to make it to the Super Bowl, but overall, that's it. Alright, the Jets. Oh, okay. They had one point where the worst players in the worst team in their division, actually, so hate to tell you this, Jets fans. I mean, they did beat the Rams and the Browns, but overall, I have to put them in F tier. Steelers, okay, their beginning of the year was great. They were the undefeated team, and they were the best out of the league until that Washington beat them. That was a little devastating, so I had to put them in A tier. Seattle, alright, Seattle, I'll have to put them in A tier 2 because Russell Wilson did pretty good this year, and even though he had a few bad games, still he did amazing. Alright, Tampa Bay. Alright, I'm gonna put him in B tier. Tom Brady did good this year, I'll admit, even though I don't like Tom Brady because of the rumors he did. He's a cheater. No offense, Tom Brady's fan. I'm actually not gonna go hating on Tom Brady right now because I understand why he cheats. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, Titans. I'll put them in B tier because the Titans are a good team. Derrick Henry, good job at doing your stiff arm. That's like your special move. Against the They did beat the Buffalo Bills. That's why I actually moved the Buffalo Bills down a tier, which is a little good for them. Now the final team. I'm putting these guys at C tier. Washington, Alex Smith, you did good this year, and that's why I would put you in C tier. And also, you know what? Let's do a little changes. Alright, I'm putting Buffalo and Green Bay back. You're probably wondering why I'm doing this because overall they did amazing this year. And I just can't have most of the teams at the A tier team, and overall these teams I think are good where they at. I am impressed with Arizona. I hope they do good next year. And anyways, guys, I'm pretty sure this is a solid tier list. And also let me know what I can't talk today. I'm sorry, guys. And also, just let me know what other teams where you would put them at your tier list. But anyways, guys, this is my tier list. And also, make sure you like and subscribe. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'll upload every single day. Alright? I'll make it up to you guys. But anyways, this is my tier list. And I hope you're all having a great day. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.